For joining me. This is Annette coming at you. So I wanted to talk to you today about why fasting, and why should I do it this way? Well, I've tried every other way. I don't have any visceral fat of my stomach. I mean, I basically have a somewhat not really of a paunch, considering some women. I have a very small, tiny waist. The bottom part of me is I carry a lot in my lower extremities, and I have 3 layers on, so I'm getting a little hot here. My hair, I used to have long hair. This is not for vanity, these body hacks or whatever. You know, I never was an athlete until I found triathlons in 2000. I went out to Iron Girl in Columbia, Maryland, and it was an all-women's race. You know, they say you have to have 10,000 steps, an hour a day for movement, because, you know, we live a sedentary life. Basically, you know, we have office jobs and we drive cars, and we don't really have a hunter-gatherer, so to speak, farm life anymore. So we really live a domesticated life, so to speak. And my mascara's somehow smudged. But the reason why I'm doing this is because, you know, it's for health reasons mainly. And I want to get back to racing triathlons. That's where my happy place is. I love triathlon, and that's what I fell in love with, you know. You have to find a sport that you like. I like cycling, and I like running, and I somewhat swimming, except that I don't want to swim in the fresh water anymore, because I think that it had a lot to do with my gut bacteria. So if I ever do another triathlon, it'll be in salt water, doing some house chores while we're talking. So please ignore all the washing machine and all that kind of stuff in the background. So you know, so visceral fat is a big deal, right, in the body. But when I had my bariatric surgery, she really didn't say that I had a fatty liver or anything like that. So I tried to maintain a healthy lifestyle, because, you know, I'm at the age where, you know, any kind of disease can happen because of age. They call that apoptosis, cell division, and all those kind of things. Kind of look really scary now, because everything is wonky. But my hair, I used to have really long hair. After I lost all my weight, it kind of like disappeared. So I have this kind of like ugly kind of hair. I don't know. But I'd rather have no hair than be fat. Yeah. So that's what I'm dealing with, you know. I struggle with this broken metabolism, hormonal disorder, and struggle with weight, keeping my weight fluctuated to the range that I'd like to be. so that I can participate in my sports activity, because it's a kind of a social thing too. I enjoy the race environment. I enjoy training with different people. I enjoy engaging on Facebook in the different groups for triathlon, and I just like it. It's better than having a hobby of consuming food all day and sitting in a virtual world where I used to be. Yeah. I used to play Second Life. I used to be in a virtual world. For when I wasn't working, I was in my virtual world. And Second Life, I had a character, and I sort of had a fantasy life there. And that was kind of fun. That's why people do their gaming, because they escape to a fantasy world. What their real world is lacking. So I did Second Life probably for about 3 years. In the meantime, I was snacking and eating potato chips and stuff like that instead of out exercising, right? So that was part of my obesity for about 3 years. That packed on probably 10 pounds. So I'm going to do this water fast. If I can't make it to, I'm going to do as long as I can make it. You know, the goal is 72 hours. I don't know if I'll make it for 72 hours, but we'll see. So, you know, it's not about, I just want to try to get this 10 pounds off this year, because it's already March, and I said I was going to start in January, and that's what I usually start training in January for triathlon anyway. So I was going to do Escape from the Cape, which is a sprint triathlon in Cape May, New Jersey, but an ocean swim. But with this lymphedema and this inflammation, and plus I'm not nowhere near at the race weight where I should be. The very highest, I have to be 150. That's the highest. And anything more than that would be just torturous for my body and bring back more inflammation. Can't do that. So, yeah, so, you know, here it is, 158 pounds. So I have 8 pounds to lose on this, hopefully on this fast. So what I plan to do is 72 hours, refeed, and then do another 24, refeed, do another 72, refeed, and then do another 48. So we'll see. But always with a refeed after the fast, with low carb and moderate protein. So anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you again.